Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Well, last time, oh my goodness, we met this magnificent bastard. Shale, I love you, and if I can, I'm going to romance you. But, today, we need to get back on target with the main quest. Alright, I've got a good lead on the Urn of Andraste's ashes. I'm gonna go get them, it's going to be magnificent. But, before we go, I did have, yes, one idea. You see, to date I have had a one-handed longsword in my main hand and a dagger in my second hand. And I have seen the suggestion popping up a couple of times that actually, even though number is bigger, that's actually not necessarily a good thing. Because, one, this thing's got way more armor penetration, so against, you know, more heavily armored enemies, daggers are going to be better anyway, and we're taking on more and more heavily armored enemies. And two, apparently like the attack speed's gonna be a lot higher. I can't see attack speed or DPS, it's not listed as a stat here, but I'm going to give a go to just leaving the sword aside, putting the new cheese knife in my primary hand, and then putting, yes, my old crow dagger into my offhand. So this is less damage overall, but yeah, should be more armor penetration damage, and on top of that, hopefully, should be a lot faster. In which case, don't forget to move the flame rune over, so yes, now both my daggers are pretty damn badass in terms of stabbing, and both of them are, double flaming dagger, now that's pretty cool. And this is also useful because, yes, if it turns out that daggers in both hands are pretty damn good, then I don't need to bother taking dual weapon mastery, because it would appear all that does is let me use not daggers in both hands. But if I'm using daggers anyway, then that's just a spare talent I can put elsewhere. Marvellous. Okay, so right now I am at Denerim, the crashiest place on Earth, and I want to make my way over to Haven. However, this is not my first rodeo. You don't just click on Haven, because then you're kind of committed with this team and not going to camp until you bloody well get there, as far as I can see. So what I want to do is, yes, take a couple of pit stops along the way. And one place I've not been yet is the edge of the forest. Now, I'm not sure anyone's actually said this, but just trope-wise, I'm guessing that's where elves are. So, I mean, we need to go and visit them anyway. We may as well just go and see if anyone wants to run up to me the moment I arrive and say, "Oh my goodness, the forest is on fire due to those bears, which are also on fire. Would you please help us, noble hero? We'll be sure to honor any ancient contracts you might happen to be holding if you do." So, okay, let's head in that direction. Start there and see what's going on. And on this occasion, do we have any trouble en route? We do not. Alright, straight to the forest.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Okay, so this is good. The elves are not, like, hiding or anything. They're just right here. So, hello over there. I was looking for you guys. Not right now, to be honest. I was just popping in to see if maybe you've got, like, a shop or something. Stop off in case there was a tough encounter en route. But, by any chance, are you guys suffering a major societal crisis right now, which could be solved by me stabbing it?
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
Ancient contract law, actually. And, persuade. Don't want to tell them about the Grey Warden. The Dalish under the authority of Loghain. No, he hates elves. So, as a result of that, enemy of Loghain would be a friend of these guys. That's going to get them on side, yes.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
I have no way of proving that to you, so... Okay, yes, now we persuade.
I suppose that a lie wouldn't gain you much benefit. I shall bring you to the Keeper. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Well, may as well see what problem these guys have got. You know, doesn't hurt to know that business.
I see we have guests.
Lovely. It's a whole colony.
Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zephyrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
Okay, so, once again... Oh! Okay, I can't tell him that I'm actually Grey Warden. I feel like I should lead with that. Like, surely, enemy of Loghain, friend of you guys, but let's just be pleasant for the time being.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Okay, I was surprisingly close with bears that are on fire. Werewolves is only like 10 steps away from that, so... Alright, if I were to kill some werewolves, maybe find a cure to werewolfism, then this guy would honour his obligations. One of these days, you know, in a video game, I'm going to go to a society and they're going to say, hey, you know that ancient promise we made? We're just not going to do it. We're not suffering any major crisis right now. We just don't feel like it. We're just dicks who don't feel like honouring the obligations made by people who aren't even alive anymore 3 centuries ago. We don't feel like it's not in our best interest. Goodbye. And they're not going to be being attacked by bears or werewolves or a plague or witches. There's going to be no way to stab your way into their good graces. But thankfully, today is not that day. Stab a handful of werewolves, these guys are on board. Gotcha. Though go on, while I'm here, do you have any reason to suspect why they might have attacked you? Like you said, an ambush was unusual. In this universe, how smart are werewolves? Because, oh, hang on. I might know something about werewolves, because my family, the Kuzlans, back in the day, we became Terns because of some form of big werewolf hunt. I've got werewolf hunting in my blood, damn it!
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
I don't know why Morrigan, by the way, appears to be just waiting to go into battle stance. Maybe she's racist against elves, I'm not sure. But, okay, werewolves are either intelligent, or somebody is leading them, or someone is controlling them. Something weird is going on. And, yes indeed, any chance of a cure for your men before they turn?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Oh, here we go. Yep, how am I going to do that then?
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Okay, bring this guy hard, job done. Okay, fair few people dodged around here and whatnot, but we're not getting into this. We're doing Haven, not this. Alright, though hilariously just looking around and getting a couple of codex pieces has nudged both Morrigan and me to the next level. I think we were, like, literally both ready to go over. So, okay, we got a couple of level ups to do. But, while I am here, don't forget, shopkeeper. Alright, buddy, me and you need to have a chat. You've also got a mission, potentially.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Okay, hang on. Last time, I ran into a special bit of magic meteorite that the game said if you could find a skilled enough blacksmith, you could do something with this. This guy apparently works with magic living wood. Now, I don't know whether he works with metal at all, but... Okay, by any chance, could me and you do a bit of a deal to produce the best sword in the world out of a meteorite or something?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
Okay, bring this guy Ironbark, he could make, like, a wooden dagger that's really badass anyway, and that sounds good. Alright, a weapon that is tough, but light, that's precisely what I want. So, okay, what could you make for me, buddy?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across Ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Okay, now this sounds exciting, yes. And buddy, what else do you have? Because, yeah, I right now am swimming in funds off all the missions I've turned in recently, so... Okay, what have we got that might be good? Okay, here's exciting. Armor that is identical to my own, but gives me a dexterity. For only 2 gold, yep, I'll be taking that. And same thing on the gloves. So better armor, I give up 5% critical or backstab damage, but I gain a dexterity. Is that going to be worth it? Go on, we'll give it a go. Yeah, I'll take both of them. And as for weapons, there is a really good longbow here, and to be honest, yeah, poor old Liliana struggles because she just doesn't have a good enough longbow, so for only 2 gold, I'll take that for her. And I need to get into the habit of basically buying any gift I see in a shop, because yes, my own camp shop has loads of gifts, but they kind of feel like they're kind of cheating. So let's go for the ones that are actually in the proper game. And also, of course, clear this guy out of health potions, love it. And out of acid flasks too, because seriously, they are cheap and effective. Oh, but flip me, he's selling elf fruit. Yes, 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 buy literally all the elf fruit. Okay, the downside is he only has so much distillation agent, so okay, I may have just got a bit overexcited there. Alright, John, new gloves on, new armor on. Okay, so I'm showing off a bit more skin, which is... I mean, a little bit on the odd side, but okay, sure, why not? Hopefully nobody stabs me in the stomach. Or legs, or mid-arms, neck. Yeah, I'm not very covered in general, to be honest. Okay, fortunately, I've got a giant pile of flasks already. So, yeah, Morrigan, make me as many basic health kits as we can. And then a giant pile of yes! Okay, now that's a bit better. We're finally getting under control with the health kits. Also, speaking of healing, Morrigan. One, yep, just more magic for you. No trouble there, no stress whatsoever. Okay, let's talk about healing. Because what I learned pretty quickly with Winnie's, most of the creation magic doesn't actually heal. So sure, heal heals, and then you've got, yes, regeneration. That causes kinda healing, but not directly. Doesn't heal. Also doesn't heal. Doesn't heal, doesn't heal, doesn't heal, doesn't heal. None of these heal. Doesn't heal, doesn't heal, doesn't heal, doesn't heal. Yeah, basically, there's almost no healing spells. Like, depressingly few. Now, I will give ya, haste sounds exciting. That's like, speed in Knights of the Old Republic, and that was amazing. So, I would be tempted by that, absolutely, but that's like 4 talents away. And Wynn's already halfway there. Let's say that could be something Wynn can do. Instead, I'm tempted to say yes. When she hits level... whatever level she needs to hit. 14? Yeah, Morrigan could be given the second specialization, assuming she's allowed to do that. I'm assuming characters can have 2 specializations, same as I can at 7 and 14. Just most characters come with 1 preset. Apart from Sten, for some reason. I don't know why he doesn't. But, yeah, if she gets to 14, then at that point I make her a spirit healer, because that does give you more healing. So I feel like at that point, just 1 basic heal combined with a spirit healer line, she can actually be an effective healer without needing to bother investing in most of this, meaning I can instead focus her on support and murder. You see, I can't deny I kinda like this down over here in spirit. Force field. So take a target and say they're completely immune to damage, but they can't move. Now, Alistair doesn't need to move. He likes just standing in the middle of the field, drawing everybody's attention and yelling, "Hey, look at me, I'm a target, come and stab me." So, yeah, just combine a bit of healing with a force field, Alistair could do really damn nicely, actually. Screw it, I'm gonna give it a go. We're gonna see how that goes. Not least as it leads into, yeah, telekinetic weapons, so another weapon boosting thing I can just keep on, and I do like frost weapons, so this is the same thing except bonus armor penetration, which is pretty badass. And finally, crushing prison lets you potentially, yes, shatter someone who's been frozen, so syncs nicely with her ice magic. This I can deal with. John, however, is gonna be a bit simpler because, oh yeah, John, level 12. I feel like a lot just became unlocked. I'm sure I've been seeing various talents that said, no, you've got to wait till you're level 12. Number 1, 36 dexterity, boost cunning, because cunning is important and I've kind of been sleeping on it. Next up, yeah, master combat training, just so we've got everything available, and oh, here we go. A whole bunch of stuff just opened up, I think. In particular, oh yeah, here we go, evasion. So, dodge tanking. 1 in 5 chance of evading everything physical, including stun and knockdown. Very tempting. Or duelist the 2nd rank. So this is activated. It's an ability. So, alright. Impose penalties to movement speed, defense, apart from, yes, if there's a physical resistance pass. So, I mean, honestly, that seems a bit underwhelming, to be honest. But, ultimately, I do want to have a keen defense on, because I am just keeping, yeah, dueling on all the time, and that does sync together. Finally, at level 16, pinpoint strike, so turn that on, everything's critical. Again, it syncs really nicely with freezing. Just get Morrigan to freeze everything, and then we critical it all to explode. Boom. But yeah, as the priority, I'm going to take that evasion. That just feels like that syncs really nicely with my dodge tank style. Okay, that's everything I need from you guys for the time being. I will be back later to sort out your problems, okay? I'm going to Haven. I said I'm going to Haven today. I've already done some of Redcliffe. I want to finish that before I start anything else. Okay, let's nip to Redcliffe. Just, you know, check out the shops and whatnot, because though I went to Denerim, I couldn't turn in some of my missions because Denerim keeps crashing. Here we go, Blackstone Irregulars not standing inside a building that crashes the game. Better and better. And they get me back up to 19 gold, love it. And while I'm passing by, nipped into the blacksmith. He is selling a tier 6 crow dagger. I'm actually using a tier 3, same thing in my offhand. So, I mean, why not? Extra damage, extra room slot, only 3 gold, I'll take it. And just thinking of Alistair, you know what, I'm going to move him over to Templar armor just for the second. He does give up a tiny bit of armor, but does gain him willpower and spell resistance. Now, he is a bit vulnerable to the old magic damage. Okay, let's decide this based on... Okay, he just looks straight up like a Templar now. No, actually, you know what? We'll keep him in what he's got, but if we run into magic users, remember we've got that. It could be really useful. Right, back to camp, just to slap, yes, fire and electricity damage on my new weapon, which actually means probably... Okay, hang about. Which weapon does it make more sense to have the paralysis rune on? I have no clue, so we'll just keep this as it is. And this time, we're going to make it to Ivarstead. Alright, so just head over in this direction. Oh. Loading implies, yeah. Okay, never mind. We'll make it to Ivarstead soon. And... no immediate sign of trouble. Hello there, old Tegrin.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Ooh, okay. I wasn't going to Orzammar right now, but I do need to go there sooner or later. What's going on up there, by the way? Because no one really mentioned anything about that.
There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Okay, so he's not interested in talking, but if he's got cheap goods, I've got plenty of money, this could work out. Oh, buddy, this is all trash. What on earth are you talking about? Oh yeah, the bastard's trying to unload tier 1 stuff on me. He's a con artist. Still, I'll give you. He does have a couple of good things. Ornate leather belt, +1 to strength. Could be useful for Alistair. Right there, so I'll buy that as it's pretty damn cheap. And, yes, in other... Okay. What do we have here? So, 1 point spent on... Ah, yes, I've seen this. There are some books that give you, like, a skill point. There are some books that give you a talent point. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like talent, that's definitely worth it. Skill, I'm not so convinced by, actually. But there is also... here we go. Okay, a fight between Orlais and Ferelden with fiery red-headed queens. Okay, well, I think we know who that's going to. Claire, I'll give you that later. Together with a silver sword of mercy. Silver amulet shape of a sword. I mean, honestly, these are gifts. Just buy them. These seem like really nice gifts. And ribbons. Okay, Claire mentioned ribbons to me earlier. Okay, just give all of that to Claire. I feel like we might end up romancing Claire purely because she's the only person who seems to like me, because she's just really easy to buy presents for, damn it. Alright, I'll romance Shell if it's an option, but I think I might end up with Claire just by default. Right, Alistair, buddy, you can have a little bit of bonus strength right over there. And John's not actually wearing a belt right now, so go on. She can have the, bonus to healing effects. Okay, but this time, we're going to make it to Ivarstead. And come on. Oh, Flip, we actually made it. We're here. We've made it to Ivarstead. It even looks like Ivarstead. There's steps up towards the mountains. Okay, so this is like a little-known village, and the Urn of Ivarstead is somewhere round here. Just, yeah, be careful. Lots of people don't want this found. This entire place could be a trap. Maybe don't go openly saying, hey, looking for the urn, because lots of people who went looking for the urn have gone missing. And Loghain is 100% trying to kill us. And also we ran into some cultists last time. So this could be a trap in multiple directions. If anyone asks, my name is Bill, and I'm looking for my dog. Alright, do not tell the truth.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
Okay, so, not friendly. It's fine. So, okay. I've got business here. Say, oh, I'm a trader. Yes, that's it. I'm a passing trader. I've got a lot of herbs to sell to your local shop. They're going to be thrilled about it.
No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor.
Okay, so no, do not mention either of these individuals. Any chance we can persuade you to let us past without trouble?
We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
Okay, I wasn't expecting a warm welcome, but even so, this is, not happy people. Nobody happy to see me. Will you at least answer some questions, buddy?
Ask and be on your way.
Here we go. So, yes, we can get into a little bit of, learning about this place. Why hadn't I heard about this before I saw it in this guy's notes?
We keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way.
Okay, this guy is actively trying to sound evil. Got it. Who's in charge, by the way?
Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide.
A revered father, huh? That's new. I wonder what this means.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting culty vibes right here.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
Did it just get a lot colder, or is it just me?
They are hiding something. 'Tis obvious, is it not?
Okay, so after all that, I am just allowed in. But they want me to use the shop and then leave. Which is honestly fine. I mean, I wanted to use the shop first up anyway. I've got loads of money. Might be some really exciting stuff. So, okay, let's not just go into people's houses yet. Or at least drop a save first. Because I've got a feeling they might actually, you know, mean it. There might be trouble in this place if I go poking around too much.
I understand the Swamp Witch is out to slay its own mother.
Entirely in self-defense.
So it claims. It could not have been its plan from the very beginning, then.
I knew nothing about my mother's intentions prior to finding the book. It was your notion I arranged that.
Unnecessary, considering it is the only one who can read the book. It could just as well be a journal or a book of recipes.
Would you like me to teach you how to read the book? Then you can see for yourself.
Now it is testing me.
Well, do you care enough to learn or no?
No, I do not care.
Then leave me be.
Okay, I like that Shale is actually willing to call out Morrigan and start questioning her. Okay, Morrigan, now you know how it feels. All this time you've been bullying Alistair. Well, now we've got Shale, and he's happy to bully you right back. I love it. Right, just keep on keeping on. Make sure we understand the lay of the land before we go poking around anywhere, though. There's a book up there. Okay, reading a book can't be a crime. It could be a crime. I don't know what's a crime in this bloody cult, but this has got to be a good starting point. And death of a Templar. That feels important. Okay, I have no idea what this story is about. It just seems to be an extremely detailed description of some vague feelings and emotions moments before a Templar died. But I will say, Knight of Andraste. Alright, so if it's here, that would suggest knights have passed through here before. This entire village could be a trap. Okay, I might be about to be ambushed the moment I get into the centre of town, so everybody be ready. And, I mean, okay, with a safety save in my pocket, I'm going to go into the house to see if everyone immediately attacks me. And nobody in here, but oh. Uh-oh. Can't help but notice altar appears to be overflowing with bloods. Ha ha ha. Alistair, you massive dumb potato. Okay, yes, things are definitely, wrong here. And I might be about to regret coming into this house. We've got some basic axes right here. Honestly, nothing too dramatic or interesting. And I can't get into the fancy chest, dear oh dear. By any chance, is there going to be a massive bloody cult waiting for me outside? Oh, yeah, okay. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, cultist village. Well, I feel like I deserved this, in a way. But on the plus side, they just seem to be basic lads, actually. So, okay. Shale, you just head over towards, yeah, some of them are over there. I mean, presumably, we could just deal with this, right? I mean, we've got to be able to handle this nonsense. Go over to Morrigan, get into a good position, get at the side of these bastards, start freezing them. I mean, they're basic peasants. There's only so much they can do. right? Just get over to the archer and freeze you. Oh yeah, these people not so tough actually, so you're going to be busy for the time being. Is anyone even suffering? No, I feel like everybody's got this. In fact, okay, just do... Oh, never mind, you've already done Mega Punch. Well, stands right in the center of them. Oh, I tell you what, that'll flip and do the job. Right, Morrigan. Oh, we need to keep extending your thing. Right, Morrigan, would you mind for a second? Yes, dealing with Alistair. Is he frozen in time? Oh, no, it's not. When you say, force field frozen, we mean proper. Okay, that's not how that works. Alistair is just frozen till the force field goes away, which... I mean, it might still be useful, but I feel like that wasn't really what I was intending. Just start punching people. At this point, my golem's just murdering everybody. Oh, this is marvelously good news. Right, so, the villagers have started going down nice and easy because they are just, for the most part, peasants. So, yeah, no great trouble here. Okay, but on the plus side, the force field, even though it hasn't worked precisely as I wanted it to... What is happening is, yeah, if somebody's about to die and I don't want them to die, I can force field them up, because we have had scenarios in the past where a character cannot actually heal themselves because, say, they're stunned and thus can't drink a potion. But if, yeah, Morrigan at the back can then just preserve them, she's got time to get a heal on them, she's got time to, you know, otherwise draw attention away in other directions. I think this is still potentially going to be pretty useful. Now, speak of the devil, I'm hearing dramatic music, so I'm guessing we've got trouble. And oh, hello over there, lads. We've got ourselves flipping Skyrim people. So how about we just punch you in the face and ho 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 ho. Yes, now get in the middle of them and activate Quake mode. And oh yeah, this is just the flipping thing, isn't it? Right, Morrigan. I need you to deal with this here mage, if you'd be so kind. Basic Winter's Grasp, and that's you dead. Turn over here, and, oh, you guys haven't dealt with the likes of me before, have ya? Okay, but the next book up here, this is rather useful. So, okay. Once upon a time, there were Alamari tribesmen. Some settled in Ferelden. Some were pushed into the Kakari Wilds. They'll become the Chasind. And finally, the last group returned to the mountains, and presumably became a haven. Okay, all the locals taken care of. This'll presumably be the shop they were talking about. I'm guessing the shopkeeper's not going to be thrilled to see me, though. And... no shopkeeper. Whether there ever would have been a shopkeeper, I feel like actually, yeah. Even if I'd just gone in here, they would have been waiting for me outside, though. Oh! Hello there, sexy. What on earth have we got here? So, okay. Atavan leather boots. That's going to be for Zev, because, yes, he rather enjoys Atavan stuff, or rather he is Atavan. Then we've got a locket. Okay, beautiful woman, jewels in her hair. No idea who that is. Then tier 4 boots. Not the best thing, but Mage's Eye Dragonthorn. Oh, ho, ho, Claire, I have got something nice for you. And, yep, in the back, another corpse. So, trouble right here. Gotcha. And one of our layman's knights. So, yeah, we would have found trouble here, even if we come straight to the shop. I feel like the shop is itself a trap. They just ambush you outside the shop. Still, I will say, it's rather nice of them to have left the best bow in the world I've ever seen inside the shop they were planning to ambush me, because if I was an archer and came out firing that, well, they'd feel bloody embarrassed, wouldn't they? Well, nowhere left to go but up to the top of the giant spiky building, and it must be said, actually, that building looks a lot like a chantry. Same architecture on top, so... Okay, Shale, you're up front, mate. I'm guessing these guys are going to attack me as soon as they see me, so... here we go, and Archer, and go! Okay, this is going to be good, and Quake! 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 And you guys are already down to, like... I mean, look at that, that's half health of one attack. Shale is just... oh, Shale's the best. Shale is amazing, and now we can just go in and finish everyone else off. No trouble whatsoever. Just get in there, finish them with everything, and yeah, you just get in over there and punch this guy with a Mega Punch. And dead. Oh, hang on, not dead. Well, pretty nearby to dead. Just like 2 attacks, he's almost done. And that's it. Everyone's just basically finished at this point. Just, oh, Shale, I have been waiting for you for a long time. You are magnificent. You utter magnificent bastard. And more paralysis. Honestly, I'd be tempted to put that on my other dagger. Just basically have John do nothing but paralyze all the bloody time. Okay, everybody inside. I'm getting kind of, you know, boss lair vibes here. So everybody get ready for some trouble.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her...
Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
Yes, your bloody altar is just lovely. So, yes indeed. Knives, bloodstained altars. Go on, give me the full story.
This, my brothers, is what happens when you let an outsider into the village. They have no respect for our privacy. She will tell others of us if we let her. Word will spread, and then what? You, stranger, do not understand our ways. You would bring war to Haven in your ignorance.
Okay, I feel like we're not talking this guy down, and honestly, I'm not 100% convinced I want to. So, go on, where's Genevieve?
We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to do a bit more explanation, but then you decided, no, we're just going to start murdering instead. Still, the child seems to have run off, so that's nice. How's everybody feeling over here, by the way? And mostly, nothing too dramatic. So, Alistair, you need to attack the mage, because, you know, that's just your primary duty right there. Actually, you know what? Hit him with the old shield bash. Knock him off his feet. If you can. Morrigan, where are you? And get over to here. I don't know what he's just done, but he's just done something. So, now I can't... Oh, bloody hell. Now I can't entirely see what you've done, but I'm going to freeze everyone if I can. Okay, you just get round the back in a second, and... Now, yeah, let's see if we can just shatter him immediately. So... Did he just break, by the way? I don't know. Give him the Mega Punch, and... He did not break, but he's almost dead. And that's important. Mages you want to kill fast, because otherwise they will just activate their, yes, spells. They'll, you know, spam their mana. So go, go, go. That's him dead. Job done. There was another shatter. Lovely. Nothing too difficult here. We've got these guys' numbers. Though, unfortunately, yeah, the guy who might have given us answers is dead. Though sometimes they get back up again after the fight. Do you want to get back up again? No, I feel like he's actually dead properly. Any chance Genevieve is somewhere in this building, though? Maybe they kept him alive. Probably not. But, like, you know what? Maybe. We might get lucky on this occasion. Also, any chance of a really nice... Ooh. Cultist medallion. It's not marked as, yeah, providing armor benefits or as a gift, which suggests to me key. I feel like we need to slot that somewhere to open a secret door. So, oh, mysterious brick wall, you say? Yeah, I don't believe that. Okay, before that, though, check the side rooms. Probably a lot more trouble just yet. Inscribed chest and, oh, Ring of Faith. So only mages, bonus 2 fire damage, small silver bar. So, okay, just a generic thing for anybody. I mean, I've only got one mage with me, and she doesn't have any fire magic, so that's a bit of a shame. And at the bare minimum, improved leather helm for me, so go on then. I mean, Morrigan right now is wearing just, yeah, one generic ring, so honestly, she may as well have one ice ring, one fire ring. It just seems like a cool thing to have. Okay, completely not suspicious brick wall. here we go. So. Let's see what you guys had in the... Oh! He isn't dead. I'm going to be honest, given the amount of blood I've seen around, I'm genuinely surprised. Hello, Gen TV.
Who are you? They sent you to finish it.
No, actually, I'm here to help you. I was at your house. There was some guy pretending to be one of your, like, friends or something. But don't worry, he's dead. The house is fine.
You don't know how glad I am to see someone who isn't from this village. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
Okay, just in case you're about to die, could you very quickly get to the bit where you tell me, where's the bloody urn? And actually, that's true. Morrigan, we might be able to help you out a little bit. Though, thinking about it, I'm not sure I trust Morrigan's bedside manner. Okay, I'll just give you a potion. It's fine. So, okay, I'm going to do this myself, because, seriously, Morrigan, probably not a good nurse, no.
Thank you. That feels much better. I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
Aha! Here we flipping go. So, how do you know that for certain?
My research led me to Haven, and I have heard the villagers talking. I know the urn is here. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Ivric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
Okay, so I've got the medallion. That we're fine with. Okay, before we go any further though, we need to make sure whether we can learn anything, because, yeah, mentions of her. Are they worshipping Andraste, and is their understanding of the story of Andraste going to be really different from what the Chantry believes? Okay, unfortunately we can't ask that. All we can ask about is, yeah, the knights, and we know they're dead. Haven, it's a bit odd, isn't it? Just in case you're a bit slow on the uptake. Sure, go on then.
Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be.
Okay, so, right, I was kind of hoping it might be, yes, did you not know about the murder before you started cutting them down? But, okay, fine, it's just a private joke between the two of us.
They seemed intent on finding out personal information about me, where I grew up, things like that.
Okay, so they killed the knights, but they didn't kill this guy. Now, what the flip's going on here? Why have they kept this one alive?
Yes, it was.
Well, whatever's going on, he doesn't know. So, okay, fill me in on this place, its people, its beliefs. So I think I know where they came from, at least.
They call themselves the Disciples of Andraste. They are very, very devoted. One could say fanatically so. They must be here to protect the urn, but they speak of Andraste as though she was still alive.
Oh, I'm guessing there's, yeah, something weird going on up in that temple. Okay, while I'm not 100% sure I understand, yeah, whether this guy's trustworthy and what the deal is with why they were so curious about him. Okay. Should I try and get him to leave and tell me how to gain entry, or should I take him with me? Okay, we'll say he can come with, but keep an eye on him. I don't know I can trust this guy.
Ah, good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down.
Okay, after him. It's all gonna be fine. How do we get to the mountain, by the way? Because there wasn't actually another path out of, town as far as I could see. But, alright, maybe he knows the secret path or something. Oh, never mind, we've just teleported straight to the ruined temple. Right, fine. Okay, so now we're just here, apparently. Aha, according to the world map, we're actually, wow, a fair way south. He did a lot of walking on a slightly injured leg.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there, a key to open the way.
Alright, so how precisely did you know how to do that, mate?
There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain. Now, let's see if we can open this door. There should be a place to insert this.
Ooh, blimey. Okay. Giant ice cave with a big old bonfire.
Oh, what I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
Okay. I feel like he's about to go banana somehow. Not sure why, but I'm just getting some creepy vibes here. So, stay alert. There's gonna be trouble. They've probably got cultists guarding the place.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
Okay, that works. You stay here. We'll go ahead and deal with, like, you know, the bears that are on fire or whatever.
Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
Okay. Some form of old legend about this place. Only the faithful can see the ashes. And the Maker's wrath. Okay. I don't know what that means, precisely. But I'm guessing we're going to find out. So, ruined temple. Good chance of traps. Alice is the only guy I've got who's got, any skills in that regard, right? I gave him level 1 survival. So, okay, so that's awareness of, nearby creatures. How do you spot traps? Who can do that? What skill is that related to? I have no idea how we detect traps. Maybe cunning? Okay, let's just have John up front, just in case, and try and keep your eyes open for trouble. And I tell you what I am seeing. Cultists. Right, Shale, go and just quake the lot of them, please. And here we go, right into the middle. Oh, lads, I've got bad news for you. And in the room, some stuff we've not seen before. So, tapers for lighting candles. On top of that, okay, gift. Discovering dragon's blood, potions, tinctures, possibly for win. And private documents. I think that's tied to like a submission. Right, keep on keeping on. Check for trouble. If it's nothing but cultists, honestly, I feel like we are okay. So just, you know, head room to room. Key.
You would like something?
Do you mean the key I've already got? No, okay. We're going to have to be finding the right keys to open these places up. Maybe, I feel like this room's going to have some bad stuff in it. And never mind, no trouble, and also Shale's bored. So, okay, any chance we got a key lying about? No, but we did just pick up a new quest. Forgotten Verses. So, okay, this has gone over to a Denerim thing. So, scrolls in a language you can't decipher. Oh, the magic shop in Denerim, which possibly will crash if I try and go inside it, but that strikes me as the best bet. That place was basically just a big ancient library. Another note talks of the old gods, presumably the ones these guys are worshipping. Okay, these are dragon cultists, which I'll admit sounds pretty badass, and I'm increasingly concerned that... Oh. By any chance, was, Andraste not actually a woman? And we just kind of assume she was, but actually Andraste and possibly the Maker were both dragons. Well, no key, so yes, we've now got ourselves 2 side rooms. This area we can't access yet, we need a key. By the looks of it, yeah, we got caves going off over here, and we've got more stuff going off over here. So, okay, pretty big dungeon, but to date, none of it is too tricky. Shale can deal with most of these bastards by himself. And speak of the devil, hello over there, guys. Just get right in the middle of you. Are you close enough to hit everybody? I hope so. Oh, that's hitting a lot of people. Right, then just get over to Yeah, this guy. Then we'll just punch him. Lovely. Go on, keep going. And everyone else is just doing... yeah, everyone else is just having a lovely time. Because at this point, there's just not much they can do. Then we just hit them in the back. Stabby, stabby, stab. Oh, yeah, this is going very smoothly to date. By the way, you're frozen. So good luck with all the rest of that. And dead. Lovely. Everyone else is just taking care of themselves. Oh, yeah. No one's even that wounded right now. This is nice. Okay, meanwhile at the top we got ourselves some creepy-ass statues and another door that cannot be unlocked. So, more keys. Okay, so we're key gathering. Gotcha. Looks to me like the only bit of the actual, temple that's not caves or locked away is this direction. So, Shale, you up front. You're doing magnificently good work. I'll admit, there's a lot of them going on here, but I feel like Shale in particular is just, bringing them down nice and fast. Alistair then can just deal with the tough ones. John can just help support, and Morrigan, if you could just get it into the right angle, can do a marvellous job just mopping up, because Cone of Cold is just a thing of absolute wonder. There you go, you guys are not trouble. Mages at the back, they do have mages with them too, but that's fine. We can just freeze them, that'll keep them busy for the time being, keep laying a bit of power, and then just try and, shatter them as best we can. Hopefully a couple of these guys will be shattered in no time whatsoever. John is now taking care of this. Stab you in the back. Stab you in the back. Get round to the back of you. Stab you. In fact, you now... oh, bloody hell. Sometimes Slam actually pushes them in front of me when they were behind. By the way, double swing should take care of you. Oh, yeah. There's huge numbers of them, but they're really flimsy. So I think this is all rather manageable, yes. Right, final room on this branch, so I really bloody hope there's a, key in here. Well, there's an ornate chest. John, there we go. We've now got a key. There's also a mysterious undead pearl. Okay, any chance if I was to, show that to our friend, he might be able to, help us out with translating whatever that is. Well, the key did say southeastern chambers. And that's them down there. So, okay, that room I passed earlier. We can go and open that up right now, though. Oh. Okay. There are reinforcements, and uh-oh. I've got a really bad feeling about the guy I just left in this room, by himself. Really bad feeling about his health going forward. Anyway, for the time being, how about we just get over here and start quaking? Because that generally seems to work pretty well. Screw the lot of you. Okay, Brother Genevieve, are you okay? I'm not sure. Oh, he is, which is quite frankly suspicious. Also, do you know anything about this black pearl? Okay, no actually. For whatever reason, I can't ask him about the pearl, so maybe that's just not his area of expertise. Crack open the door, and... I was expecting more trouble than that, but whatever. There we go. There's the main hall key. Alright, John. If you can crack open a bit of loot for us, that'd be nope, cocking hopeless, and less hopeless. Okay, so that can get me forward, but don't ignore the fact there's an entire area off in this direction. So, okay, what's going on here? Well, one, more dead knights. Armor of Diligence. Now that could be interesting. Ah, he's just too weak for it. That's a shame. Though, less armor, way less fatigue, but health regen. Actually, no, comes with +2 bonus armor. So, okay, next time Alistair levels up, give him that. That's actually pretty good. And other than that, this appears to be a dead end. So, okay, all of this can't access. So, alright, in that case, nowhere to go but forward into the mysterious giant room. But, I would say... that's enough for now. We've got ourselves a working theory here. I'm beginning to suspect that she is Andraste. And Andraste is alive. And Andraste is alive because Andraste is a dragon. And possibly the whole of Ferelden is, without realising it, part of a dragon cult. Okay, now that'd be a fun twist. And if so, we might be about to meet a dragon. And we already kind of met a dragon when Flemeth turned herself into one. And it did not end well for me. So, Okay. We'll see if I need to take on a dragon, and if so, how the flip we're going to defeat it next time, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, you are looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. Thank you very much, and goodbye. If we just hide the bodies, nobody needs to know about this. Yes! My stupid plan has worked! It turns out I'm a genius! The giant rat scorpion is not gone! Oh, hang on, there's more yet, though. I'm still being very shocked. Guys, where's the NCR? Nobody needs to know.